Some names are just not remembered, they are revered. Some journeys are not just followed, they are learned from. Today, it gives me great opportunity, and we have the profound honor of welcoming a visionary whose life has not just changed an industry, but an entire city and inspired a big nation like India. Padma Shri Dr. A. Sakthivel, sir, the chairman of Poppy's Group, but his name is synonymous to the rise of Tirupur. From once a small textile town to the dollar city of India, this is what he has done. He has placed the Indian knitwear on the global map. Now, coming from this, why is this name so special? What is in it? For 43 years, the name resonates not only in Tirupur, but the entire world. The reason? His patience, his grit, his work, his mind, his soul, everything he has put his heart into getting the Indian Export Association to a very different level. His he is also the founder president for Tirupur Exporters Association, and he's been in the leadership bodies like AEPC as well as FIEO. But what is the story behind it? How has this man for 43 years sustained the same leadership level all across? He has been named as the Bhishma Pitama of the Indian export by none other than Mr. Piyush Goyal, sir. Everybody is astonished that how, please tell us how. And that is what we are going to do this in this particular channel. It gives me great pleasure to have you on this show. Thank you very much for accepting the invite.
Nice seeing you, Srikanth. I'm also happy to be in your podcast.
Thank you so much, sir. When our team, when we were doing the research that, okay, so what are the things that sir has done? It took us almost 5 nights to realize that even in the next 10 nights, we will not be able to finish the accomplishments that you've got, sir. Your heart and soul towards the soil of Tamil Nadu, soil of India, you have taken it to a global level. How did you do this? So let's start with your story because everybody wants to learn from you. What was your childhood like? I mean, how did it turn? What were your values? What did you do that you had started getting into the textile?
Actually, my father was a police officer. He's a very honest police officer. I was studied wherever he was transferred. Then lastly, I studied a pre-university in Government College of Coimbatore. There, pre-university, first attempt I failed. Then my father was very clear that we should not come into the police services because he was a police officer. He said that job of official police officer is gone, so you should all study different and do something different. Then when I failed, I was feeling bad that something that is not right with me. Then suddenly I researched. I thought that there is a automobile engineering in Jamshedpur, so I went for a course. Then it was a tough course. It's not that easy that you had to first they gave me one piece of iron, flat iron, channel iron. They said you have to file it to the smooth space. Again, that the shift starts at 6 o'clock, so we had to get up early, go there. And it was very tough. Then I went through the course and I finished 3 years, 3 months. I got my diploma there. And came back and ABD Group, Mr. Barlingham said, okay, my father was in Chennai those days as a assistant commissioner. Okay, we'll give you a post there itself. So I joined ABD Group as a works manager in after finishing those maybe 1970s. Then, you don't believe that my first salary was rupees 150 per month. My God. But I thought it's a big belly for me because those days was so my first salary and first thing. So I was working there for some time. Then my father felt that Instead of working, why can't you do something of our own? Then there itself, after working with the ABD group for 1 year, then I started a small workshop in Chennai, automobile workshop. So there I was doing well. I was getting enough cars for repair and everything. But there I find it little difficulty because I always think that I'm an automobile engineer. Because I studied in Tata and also it's a German collaboration, Daimler Benz. It was a real good course as a automobile engineering. But the people when come there, I was that time what my age was 20, 21. Then they came and they say, hey, do this, do that. So I got little agitated. What is it for this? No respect for my education. Then I told my father, it's difficult. My mind never accept this. Then one of my friend, our family friend, I should say, J.J. Balu was there in Chennai. Then he was talking to my father. He already started the J.J. Mills here in Tirupur because he also resigned his job and started J.J. Mill. Then he told my father, why can't you, we'll take him to Tirupur and start the knitwear business. My uncle is the one, Kansami was the president of this. He said, no, everybody cannot come to Tirupur and do it because it's tough job and all. Then somewhere or other I said, no, I'll go to Tirupur because J.J. Balu is giving me so much encouragement. So I came down to Tirupur in 1973 and I started manufacturing. Like we named it as a poppies knitwear. Everybody asked why poppies. I found a flowers. That time I want to have a unique name. So that time there was a movie called Poppy Also a Flower. Okay. So that it caught me in my mind. So poppy nobody kept it. So I kept as a poppy knitwear. I was doing this for 73. I started up to 75. I was doing for domestic. We're doing okay. Everything is fine. Then 76, I thought that okay, let us also do something different. Then I started becoming a job worker for manufacturing exporters. That there was a KT corporation, Dilip Kakri was there. So we became friends in that. So then he said, okay. So I was a merchant exporter for rather. So I was taking the order from KT corporation. I was doing it for some time. Then 1978, Dilip and me sat down. He said, why can't you? He was a purchase manager for KT Corporation. Okay. Why can't we start of our own manufacturing? I said, okay, fine. So in 1978, 79, we started we named that company as Ashoka International. Ashoka. So we started manufacturing for the exporters. He was getting the orders. I was doing the manufacturing side. So it was going well. And first year itself, we crossed 1 crore and we got the first prize in India, number one exporter of knitwear. Oh. So 3 years we are doing it continuously. But 1981, 82, we had some kind of a difference of opinion because his family got involved in our business. Then they were not comfortable. I was also not comfortable. Then I don't want to blame anyone, but that was the time that they decided to leave me and go. See, what I did, actually, I took the finance, everything, because the State Bank of India gave me a finance, seeing my face value, not their value. Correct. So they went away and I was in a soup. I should say that even because that time my outstanding was 80 lakhs. And what are the money we earned, they had taken it, I was left with no money. So then I was just really shattered. So I was just closed my room and I was shouting myself, I was weeping, I was doing about half a day, for 4 or 5 hours I was doing this. Then I got a clear in my mind, what is it? It's not the end of the world. So what that people have gone means doesn't mean that you can't do business. So I went to the bank and said, that time I have my property, house property. So I told State Bank that I'll pledge the house property and I will take that loan of transfer all the loans to me. I'll pay for it.
So
That time
you transferred all the
80 lakhs loan because
at that time.
that time because I thought they gave on my face value, so I should not be deceive their belief. Then I said 10% of my turnover you take it for this one. I'll pay it in 3 years. So they gave me the revised my limit. So, but with the God's grace and with my parents' blessing, I paid it within 2.5 years, all the 80 lakhs. Then that time we started doing that poppy streetwear. I told that we have started for the domestic. I started the export on that name after leaving this Ashoka International.
Okay.
Then we were doing everything in 82. When I paid back all the loans, then I was just thinking, see, I totally broke and now I paid everything. So money is not everything. So what are the knowledge I gained? I should share it with youngsters. So that time there is no much exporters in Tirupur. There are only 4 or 5. So we can count them. And I thought that what is the way to help the exporters? So 80 to end in 83, I joined AEPC as a board director, board of member. 1983 to 1990, I was working alone as a EC member of AEPC and bringing government officials, designers, bankers, just to teach young entrepreneurs of Tirupur, especially the, I can say, parents are always in the domestic business, but I encourage the second generation of them that please come into the export. So I was conducting workshop and all. So in 1984, our export was only 12 crores of Tirupur. That is only 4 or 5 of them. Then I alone that I was conducting everything up to 1990. I took this 10 crores export to 340 crore
340
exports.
crores. I mean, it is absolutely mind-boggling to understand that there are so many things to learn from right now sitting over here. Sir, I mean, people usually change an area, a small locality for that matter. You change the course of an entire city. What was your vision with Tirupur? What was your gut feeling? Like you said that you had this feeling that you will do 1,000 crores. From it being a very small town to it being called the dollar city of India, what was those gut feelings or what was that inside intuition that you had that, okay, so this is how I see there is chance in this? Because, I mean, people will learn why they should think like you.
See, when I said that, when I joined the APC, when I started doing the seminars and workshops, I could see that the entrepreneurship is inborn in Tirupur.
Okay.
The people are having that ambition in their blood. No other city I would have achieved this. So the people, especially young generation, also have that drive. By seeing their enthusiasm, only I said 1,000 crore. Then after 1,000 crore, then again we find that as such, we don't have a proper infrastructure for the industrial estate and doing this. So then we went to Honorable CM, Madam Jayalalitha, and I met her. Madam, this is what it is. We reached 1,000 crores, but we want to go further. But we need infrastructure, we need industrial estate, we need good roads, good other things. So please help us out. She listened to me everything. Then she said, Shakti, I understand your issue, but the problem is foreign exchange is not the state government subject. It's a
central government subject. So state government cannot help you out. So why can't you go and meet Prime Minister of India? Then that time our honorable member was Mr. Kupsami. We went that time Mr. Narasimha was the Prime Minister.
Okay.
We went about four or five of us. Went to his house. He listened more than 25 minutes, everything. Then he said, I really appreciate your effort and I'm happy that you are doing 1,000 crores. But one thing, Mr. Sakthivel, one particular town is a state government subject. So we can't finance one state government thing. Then I came back and put my. I was a little upset, but still I said there'll be a way to find out. Then we requested that time, Mr. Chidambaram was the Commerce Minister. He said, you declare this as export growth center. At that time there was no scheme, but they said you declare as export growth center. Then they declared it. Then again we came and sat with my friends. I said, government is not everything. We are everything. So we'll do everything of our own. We'll not go to the government. So he said, how it's possible? I said, it's possible. We'll find a way and we'll do it. So then industrial estate, when it came, then we bought that land ourselves, that Modalipalli first land. And there we want to create because those days there is no building more than 1,000 or 2,000 square feet.
Okay.
So we'll say that we'll build a first 120 sheds with a 4,000 square feet. Each give 25 cents of land, 4,000 square foot building. We'll build that. So then because the government said we don't have any money for it, then they said that once you buy a land, industry development, TIC or something, they said we'll come finance the building. I said okay. Then again we find that for making it fast, what is the way? Then that time I contacted president of L&T.
L&T.
I was coming along with him in a flight. Then I was talking about this. We want to create this infrastructure. He said, yes. So he came immediately. We worked out with him. We worked out the plan for the factory, everything. And you don't believe it. In 8 months, we built 4,000 square feet, 120 sheds in record time. It was a remarkable achievement. I feel myself it's so good. Then first phase, the second phase also they want to increase. So we made about 175 or 80 sets there. So we want to do it little away so that Modalipalayam is about 10 kilometers away. So no traffic, nothing.
Yes.
So we did that. Then comes the, when you want to increase the export, then we fix the target of, that time it was a 50 rupees a dollar.
Okay.
So we said $1 billion exports.
$1 million.
1 billion.
$1 billion. So that is 5,000 crore exports. So from 1,000 crores to 5,000 crores. But people at that time, they started doing it. When Sakti says something, it will be happen. And again, first thing we found that we need a good water. So then we went to Madam Kelvilada and said, Madam, we want water to be done. And by the time Shankar was the Joint Secretary Textiles, I was writing so many letters to state and central government. We need this water facilities to be done. So then Shankar called me once. Shakti, I had enough file for your letters. He showed me everything. You write every word, but it comes to me because I am the Joint Secretary for the Textile. Then what to do? Then we were just discussing in his office. That time, one phone call came from Island Apples, Mr. Pathsari was the chairman. He was telling, what is it? Then he said, I have a gentleman sitting in front of me. He wants to do some water project. Is it possible by Island Apples? Because that was a infrastructure leasing. Okay. He said, yes, let us meet. So I went and met him in Bombay.
Okay.
So that time he said, okay, we'll work it out. So then I came back to Madam and Mitter. I said, no, we will do the on a PPP model, private-public partnership. So you give the water for the Tirupur. How much water? We said maybe 200 ml for start do it, but for the future in mind, we had bond this. It's Shakti, I will give it. But one thing I will request you, you give the water to the wayside villages and Tirupur municipality that time. On a no loss, no basis. I agreed. I said, okay. Then we came back and we started working on it. By the time, then I was in the board of NIFT also. So
NIFT. Okay.
that time they so then I was asking the board that let us collaboration, we want to do our institute in Tirupur because there's no institute for knitwear. They said okay. So with the collaboration of NIFT, we started this NIFT.
Yes. Okay.
So those days also there is no building available. So that by the time we have the Modalipalayam, we took 4 sheds of that on rent basis. So we started the NIFT Fashion Knitwear Institute in Tirupur. Okay. Then again in the infrastructure we thought that we should have a after the institute we thought we should have a container depot.
Container depot.
So we started with that. That time Leemore was the biggest handling agent. So we joined with him. He started a company called T. Leemore Private Limited. Started a container depot. Then those days the children were going to Ooty. All the exporters' children from
so study
education. Then we thought we'll have a school, T public school. We started a school also there. Then by the time this project was going for the water project, it took 3 years because there is no guidelines how to do the private-public partnership and bring waters. So we worked actually we started the project. It took 5 years to make the company take this one. Then we, so many finances that come down to sit with me and do things. Then again, it should be all transparent. So we gave a big advertisement for contractors to come and build water. And meantime, we were talking to the World Bank and that there is a organization called World, that is a part of United Nations. They said we'll give 30 crores, but one thing they put a condition, you should have the drainage system also included.
Okay.
Then, see, otherwise the project was 250 crores to bring water and distribute. Then that condition came, then okay, it's good for Tirupur, we worked out. So it became 1,000 crore project. So we talked to the all financial institutions, State Bank, Life Insurance Company, the other 3 banks. So it took a lot of time because again, there's no model of doing this water project and can be in a commercial way because bank, if you're taking loan, you have to repay the loan. So then I said, how you can do it? I said, we were actually this water project, why we want to do it? That time about 800 trucks were flying in Tirupur, bringing water from 80, 90 kilometers away from Tirupur, and so many wells, so many different kind of water, bring it, we do that, and so many road accidents because 850 trucks were flying. And also if you see those days, every road, at least you'll see 200 pots. It was to take the water of municipality, that one tap will be there. So many ladies standing on there. So after all this only put me in mind that we'll do this project. And I said, we are buying already water and we will pay for it. Then even the banks were, could you get this agreement done with all the, I said, yes. For that, we will, that time it's a 40 crore as a capital. We have 10 crores by us, 10 crore by the ILFS, 10 crore by central government because we got that export growth center. So the central government can finance 10 crores for that development of Tirupur. then 10 crore from state government. So
Sir, how easy is it to bridge? Because you were going to and forth from here to here to
it's
here.
a Herculean task.
How did you
Yes.
keep patience?
That's what I said. Once you, uh, uh, that's one question everybody asks. When you have a passion to do something, definitely you can do it. My mind is, as I said, I will work for Tirupur, I will work for the nation, I will work for the young entrepreneurs to come into exports. So my mind is only on that. How to grow the export out of Tirupur and how to increase the export from India.
Sir, during your meetings with the central government and the state government, we've done our research. They used to say that we should find 15 such Shaktivels all around. But they finally decided there can be only one Shaktivel. There cannot be. Even Ambani sir had said that, uh, uh, Mr. Shaktivel, please do something in Gujarat. Do come to Gujarat, do something in. I mean, they saw something that you had already foreseen.
See, I proved it. See, it's not that I was only just talking. So whatever I was asking, I made it come true. It's not only a dream. Dreams usually don't come true so fast, but with the God's grace, with my parents' blessing, all my dreams have come true. See, this water project is one of the things that I always, even today I go to bed, I feel so satisfied. Something I did in my life is so good. We can see that water shortage all over Tamil Nadu. Absolutely. But you'll never ever
Find
see
it
it
in
there,
Tirupur.
Tirupur. Whether rain is there, whether water is there in the dam or not, we'll be getting 24 into 7 water.
But the most essential part of any living being is water. And
So all the Tirupur people are happy. All the wayside villages, about 30 villages, that thanks to the Madam Jalalita, she asked us to do it no loss, no basis. So the water from Bhavani to Tirupur, wherever wayside.
why do it for the villages? Why did you want to do it for villages?
Because again, see, it's a uh, giving water to the people is one thing that it's always talked about it. They talk about danam, but correct water donation is something. It's a livelihood of each from childhood to old man's thing.
Absolutely.
So, and also now you see, no people don't stop for water on the roads. Now it opened the and this is the first time. Still, nobody in the Tirupur has got India has got towns where the industries have 24 into 7 water. You just open the tap, it comes to each dyeing factory. And also good water, purified water, so that again, that help us to improve our fabric feelings, and it is improve our exports also.
Right.
So these are the things that, so then we started the school. So it was going on that. Then lastly, then some park scheme came into by Ministry of Textile. I said, I went and met them. I said, okay, park scheme again. The park scheme is that state government should give the land. We will give the for infrastructure. And you get the land from state government, we will finance. Then we find again there is no land for state government. Then we want to do it on a highway. So we again went and bought the land in for Nadaji Apparel Park. So we bought the land, and I told the federal government that we got the land, you give us the thing. He said, okay, you float the Section 25 company. So we floated Netaji Apparel Park. And there it was a 4,000 square feet, 25 cents. Here we did 2 acres and 4 acres. True. Large factories, large thing. So the Netaji Apparel Park again, so many parks came all over India, but still I can boldly say that the only park scheme working well is Netaji Apparel Park.
Absolutely, 100% agree, sir. We have even we have our place there. But sir, okay, so you were working a business vision. When business vision is there, usually people don't look here, there. They're only talking about money. But I understand that you wanted to share your knowledge. You were very, very close to the nature. You were like, no, I will not spoil the nature just to gain myself. Today, in today's time, everything people want quickly. They don't want to wait for anything. Why is it that people are losing patience? They don't want to complete their task. Like you said, dreams are only good when you sleep. But if you don't work for it, it will never be completed.
Whatever you do, I said already, you should have a passion for it.
Passion for art.
Passion is the only thing that, see, my mind, after this sugar problem, my mind was very clear. As I said, after paying the dues to the bank, I said, money is not everything. Even though I brought only 50,000 rupees to the Tirupur. Then now, after paying this 80 lakh, then I got a guts. Yes, we can earn whenever we want. The only thing that we should make others also do it. So I'm doing it still today. My satisfaction is more important in life. So once you have a passion with kind of a positive mind, you can definitely achieve.
During these times, usually I've seen a lot of leaders, they are, when they reach the top, they are mostly lonely, as in like, because leaders' minds is very, very sharp, and mostly everybody in the room, they might not agree, might agree. At this time, who was your support system? As in like family, friends, your biggest support, your strength, or you were looking up to someone, your mentor, or whoever. What was that?
See, mentor the sense there is a, I follow Mr. Krishna Javano Rayar. It's a elder in our circle, but he only encouraged when this few problems came in, he just encouraged me. So I can say mentor is Krishna Javana Rayar, but we said about what is my strength.
Yeah.
My strength is family. My wife, my brothers those days, my son, never ever questioned, why are you doing this for public? More than that, in the association, there is a blind belief on me. Whatever our president says, it will be good because I proved myself.
Absolutely.
So, and also they say that I have no self interest on anything. So my teamwork with the association is one very important for me. They never ever question, why are you doing this?
Sir, I have seen with everything you have also kept the Indian tradition very, very strong with you. You are spiritual yourself. Uh, but in the coming generation, you see this is slowly deteriorating. People are not very keen on having a very spiritual outlook. Is it that with age it changes, or is it that you've always been a person who believes in the Almighty?
This is goes to each and everyone with the parents. The parents are, I always say that kids spoil or any kid is intelligent, any kid is good. That's just because of bringing up children by parents.
Correct.
So my parents are very spiritual. They believe in God. They believe in culture. So same is transmitted to me. Now I'm transmitted to my son, grandson, everybody.
Personal, like you said that, that you should have patience, you should understand things, and you should always give back to the society. So these values that you incorporated, of course, you have given it to the family, and you want the youngsters also to know. If there is one thing in terms of your personal value that you would want to share with the youngsters, what is, or what are those personal values that you would want to tell them?
Always think big.
Always think big.
Be honest.
Be honest.
Be positive. Treat your parents as your gods. Parents are are the only ones who thinks about your wellness of you. So whoever respect and pray parents, they will come up in their life. That's my message to all the youngsters.
That's your personal value. That is absolutely brilliant, sir. What do you see as in like vision? When you say, what is the vision of India that you see and the Indian entrepreneurs?
The thing is, India is very, very close to my heart because now you wherever you go, you say Indian, we are proud to say the Indian now, our India is respected in everywhere, anywhere.
Absolutely.
So my request to the uh, young generation, love your country. Do something for your country. You live here because of your country. So please be affectionate to your country and do some kind of a, maybe not the 100%, maybe not the, at least 5% of your life. Work for your country. That is the only way. No other service will give satisfaction. But if you love your country and work for your country, you'll go to sleep peacefully.
Sir, now there is a lot of talk about business being ethical or not. People say that, that there is a lot of, it's times are getting very tough. There's these wars which is happening. At this time, everybody wants to take a shortcut and earn a little more by the time everything is happening. How difficult or good or bad is it to take a shortcut in business? How unethically you can do business to gain?
One thing I'm very sure, whoever earns money unethically, that money will not last for long. Shortcut income will go as a shortcut only. So whatever you do, due to your mental satisfaction and whatever your heart says, you do it. If you do the unethical way of doing it, you will not go to sleep peacefully.
This is one question that I had to ask you, sir. How did we deal with this situation when there was a huge environmental crisis in Tirupur?
I boldly say now there is no environmental crisis in Tirupur because last 10 years we are doing everything possible to make Tirupur is a green. Thanks to Madam Jalalita, when that High Court closed down for a zero discharge, she gave 200 crores. And also she sent some people and she asked DrASakthivel to do the research and help common effluent plant to give this zero discharge technology.
Sir, I've also sensed this feeling that every time there is a talk of Dr. Sakthivel, sir, everybody is so proud of you, knowing for a fact that in the past 43 years, what you have done. This is completely business, sir. What time, sir? What did you do for your entertainment?
See, I usually in the night I watch TV along with my wife.
Okay.
Some movies or some serial or some kind of program. That one entertainment like. And sometimes I watch cricket.
The number of experience that you have, sir, that is, I think, I'm not even to that age right now. At this age also, you love flying, you love meeting new people, you love to do new things, you always are looking forward to give back. Sir, I can't travel so much. Very recent, we met on the flight. We were on the way. You met Aditya as well. And I mean, you're still doing so much, sir. Where is this energy coming from?
That's what I said, passion for service.
Passion for service.
That you have that, you'll never feel tired, you never feel bored.
Sir, what advice would you give a 20-year-old right now who's just about to start and he sees you as an inspiration and he's like, I want to become like sir? What is the advice that you would give him who's dreaming of making a mark in this society or actually in terms of business?
I always tell the young students, the people say that if you studied in my college, your job replacement is 100%. You will get the job, you will become engineer. But I always tell the students, think big. Don't think about the job. Think about that, what starting your own business, starting your own factory. So we work towards that goal. Definitely one day you'll become an industrialist. One day you become a businessman. One day you become an exporter. So that's what I tell the young generation.
So there is this one question that I have. Why did Mr. Piyush Goyal, why did sir call you Bhishma Pitama of Indian exporters?
See, when I took her as a president second time of FIEO. Then our Honorable uh, Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal has fixed a target of 400 billion. Usually our last one decade, we were doing only 280 to 300 maximum. When he fixed the target of 400 billion from 300, everybody wondered how it is possible to achieve. Uh, it's never happened. It's the first time 400 billion from 300, so it's about 35% increase. But I was the only person in the, whenever the meeting was taking place, he was taking periodically meeting. I was the only person. I said, yes, sir, it is possible and I achieved. And all other my colleagues, all other council chairmen are saying, sir, again you are saying something which is never happened in the history of export. But suddenly from 300 to 400 of it's possible. I said it's possible. What our Honorable Minister did is, periodically he was taking meeting and he was giving the HSK advice where the export was increased, where there is a declining, so you should work on that. So that periodical meeting, every council has been given a responsibility to take care of that particular HSK to improve. So lastly, not the 400 billion, we have achieved 420 billion. So it's a remarkable achievement by our Honorable Piyush Goyal ji. So I was part of it. Then again next year when everybody was saying it's very difficult to pass and 700 billion is not possible with the goods and service exports. But I was again, as I said, we will definitely achieve whatever we do. We will do more than that. So goods and services all put together, we have achieved 776 billion from 500. So it's about 58%. So that meeting, then he addressed me as here is the Vista for the exports. That he allowed that time only my wife was writing this book. Okay. So she was looking for a up day for it. Right. So when the Honorable Minister announced me as a Bhatma, she took that immediately and named this book.
This is absolute perfect names. If you want to achieve something and you want to become an exporter, this is your guidebook. This is like Bhagavad Gita for them who wants to become something. This is a journey of Dr. Sakthivel, sir. Please, this is available on Amazon. This is a brilliant book. Please go through it and you will have no questions whatsoever. Trust me, this is your guidebook. Like, sir, everybody, they definitely know for a fact that you have won you were nominated, that you even got the Padma Shri Award. It is not easy. It is practically very, very difficult to get such an award. And when you got this, what was the emotion when you were told that you're getting the Padma Shri Award?
See, in business, when you earn profit, you feel so happy. This year I crossed.
Yes.
But when I got this telegram, that time telegram only came that you have been nominated as a Padma Shri, I really, with the, what you call in Tamil, Anandakane, the tears
Of joy.
of joy. I said, yes, my service has been recognized. So it is not the money that earns something, it is the service and it is the dedication that gives you this award. So then again, it gives me more courage, more strength that this is not sufficient for you. You should work more. So that award always gives you have to work more. So that was the feeling I had.
Oh, so you considered that as a responsibility to work even more or to give back even more. So that is incredible. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, your final message to every dreamer who listens to you or would like to understand how you are, what advice would you give them, please?
Thank you, Shrikant. To just tell your viewers and young generation, please respect your parents and pray them as their gods. We don't see the gods, but parents are the living gods for us. And they are the only people who thinks about welfare of you. So your respect to the parents, definitely you will succeed in your life. So this is what I tell people. Your failures always take a lesson from it and make it as a stepstone for the success. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir.